Thought I'd see how it feels if I know how it felt. Head full of big ideas with no secrets to tell. I can't handle none of this. I want to hurt myself. Lost some in a big night. Just a touch of your skin, creeping in the background, blowing on the wind. I'll sleep until morning through a crack inside.
Hello.
Hello.
It's Paradise Killer time. We're back.
Yeah. Paradise Killer.
Investigating a murder of people who seem like they probably deserve to be murdered.
Yeah, I think it was probably fine. I think probably whoever did it was right. Although everyone else on the island also sucks.
Yeah, that's
Um,
true. Other than like some of the citizens, I guess. But everyone that we can talk to.
Paradise Killer. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Fa 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 fa. Run 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 away.
Mary, have you just been waiting like all week to say that?
For 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Before we started, I was telling Seawolf that I've mostly quit coffee. Um, but I have got one now because it's sitting at my computer and looking at something and talking is not enough to keep me awake.
What was
and,
that?
and I was feeling really sleepy, and I was like, I will just fall asleep while we're trying to play Paradise Killer if I don't have a coffee.
That's fair. What is that? I can't pet you right now, okay? Like, you can sit on
Rosa,
my
we're busy.
lap, but you can't hold my hand. Like, I need my hands. Um, okay, what were we doing? Let's see here.
Fuck this.
Uh,
Oh yeah, the babies. I think Henry is one of those babies.
yes, that seems very likely.
Why does Henry remember New Night from the New Night go to Savory's? The statue should be in the barracks.
Right, we have to get into the barracks.
Oh yeah.
That's a whole thing.
Oh yeah, like there's a lot of barracks based stuff now.
Yeah, seems like the Akiko is part of some conspiracy.
Mm.
At least a
Oh yeah, and
conspiracy.
whose blood was used to open the third holy seal? One of these secret babies, probably, right? Because it was like it's
Yeah,
council
that,
blood,
I
but
mean,
not council blood.
right, yeah, it's not registered, but it works. So, yeah, I mean, Henry's blood could have done it if he's a,
Secret baby.
yeah.
I keep remembering a vastly different mystery game that I've been watching someone play because my brain's like, it's a murder that's being investigated. It must be the same murder. Um, but it's. I think I was talking about it last time because I was also watching it last time and having the same problem. But it's like a detective in a small town in England trying to
Yeah.
solve a murder.
Um, oh,
I
what is
was like,
this game? What is the game
when
called? I was trying to remember.
contradiction.
Yes, Contradiction. There we go.
Yeah, I was like, when's Detective Jenks gonna show
Yeah.
up?
Somebody
Why didn't
must
this just?
have made a thing at some point, right? Where it's like a one of these like murder mystery things where it's like, okay, we've got all the suspects rounded up together, and and the people have to, talk to them, figure out who it is, and all the suspects are famous detective characters, and they're all just like trying to investigate each other and bouncing
That would be
off with
very
their
funny. That seems
their
like it would be a
horrible
nightmare to
characters.
make.
I mean, yeah, you'd have to. I don't think you would get the licensing. You'd have to do like a parody,
Oh,
but
I just meant like it seems mechanically difficult
oh
to make a
yeah,
game where
I
there's a bunch of detective investigating each
I
other.
sure. I mean, it wouldn't even have to be a game, but just like something that like
The Clue sequel,
yeah,
but
yes,
this time they're all detectives.
yeah. You got your Sherlock Holmes XP and your like.
How many? Which detectives are public domain now?
I
Sherlock
guess Sherlock
Holmes.
Holmes is, you know, give or take his emotional interiority. You know what I'm talking about?
No. Is Sherlock domains having emotional interiority isn't public domain?
This is so there's like because there's certain Sherlock Holmes stories that are public domain and certain ones that are not because of the way where the copyright expiration falls is like in the
Oh, are we
middle.
like halfway through
Yeah,
the
and so
Sherlock Holmes
there's like the
books?
Arthur Conan Doyle estate. That's Sherlock Holmes, right? Yeah, made an argument against some like they tried to sue some like Sherlock Holmes show and said like, well, see, Sherlock is an asshole in all those early stories, and he only shows that he has any empathy in the later ones, and therefore
So
you
you can only make asshole Sherlock Holmes meteor.
that was the argument. Which
You couldn't have independently come up with the idea of Sherlock Holmes
yeah,
not
I don't
being
think
an
they.
asshole.
My recollection is that they lost this case, but it was incredible that they made the argument.
That's so funny.
The
female Sherlock.
show.
That's even funnier if that's the one they tried to sue, because he definitely wasn't female in the books. Yeah, your Sherlock is too close to the later Sherlocks. Yes, she's a woman, but she has emotions.
Well, that's like, isn't that the one with like Sherlock's like niece or something like, and then Sherlock is like a supporting character? Is that what that is?
Have I ever told you about the... I must have told you about the fucking wild the Sherlock series that we watched that was like God, what's the fucking kids called? The
Oh, you did tell me about this. Yes.
Yeah.
The irregulars, the Baker Street irregulars.
Yeah. Where like magic is real and it's
yeah.
the fucking like end of the world curse thing.
People really love to stuff Sherlock into like really
anything.
Yeah, but like big world-spanning conspiracy things, and it's just like,
Yeah.
man, this dude didn't even investigate murders in most of the stories. Like it was like small-time cons and like
Yeah.
bank robberies and just like yeah, Octosco, I did not realize when I was initially watching The Rings of Power that they didn't have the rights to the Silmarillion, and it's
God,
really...
that's so funny.
It's like you made a show about the Silmarillion without having the rights to the Silmarillion. Like, what the fuck are you doing? You're Amazon! Just off... Like, this is the most expensive TV show ever made. Couldn't you dump some of that? Yeah, dump some of that truck of money at the Tolkien estate. Like, there is a price that they will take.
God, that's so funny.
It's just baffling.
Copyright is insane. Copyright.
Yeah,
is
it is. It is absolutely.
Thing.
But it's a really awful and terrible institution. But it becomes very funny in this case because, like, the thing copyright does is make it so that only giant corporations can hold intellectual property and can make stuff out of these things. It's like Amazon, you have no excuse.
Amazon, you're the biggest one. You can afford it.
Copyright exists for you.
They made this for you.
Silmarillion must be cheaper than Lord of the Rings, surely. Yeah, I don't know why you wouldn't need the Lord of the Rings rights for this show, because they're like they're specifically not they're officially not referencing the movies, even though like visually the style is very similar, but they could still do that without the rights to the movies, which I don't think they actually have anyway. And then it's like there's nothing in the text that you would need of Lord of the Rings, the novels, like.
Willow's come down the street.
Aww. Okay, I should actually play this video game and actually have a plan.
Oh yeah.
We can still talk about this stuff, but I should actually be doing something while we're talking.
Willow is officially coming with us when we move out. me and Frankie discussed cat custody yesterday.
Okay.
The deal was always, before we broke up, the deal was that I would get a pirate, he would get Jimothy, and we'd have a vicious custody battle over Willow.
So you've had your vicious custody battle.
Yeah, we had a vicious custody battle, which was a 5-minute long conversation about who's going to have Willow. And I get to keep Willow, and Frankie's going to get a new cat to be friends with Jimothy.
Okay.
I'm very pleased because Willow is my baby. Yes, you are, aren't you? You're going to come with me?
Oh yeah, so we can yeah, one of the things we could do was there were
Oh, yeah, some of them have got stuff to say to us.
computers. And
Oh,
and
yeah, we
the
can go to the
syndicate
new
ones
computers
are
now as well.
computers, I think. So we can
Yeah, those are the computers that we can get to now, right?
that one's I think this one's actually closer. I just can't.
But the numbers are hidden.
Yeah, I think it's like 400.
Yay, thank you.
Well, I think it's like 370. But... Oh, what is this?
Oh, is this the barracks? Did we find the barracks?
How have I never been up here?
I guess we've never been up here.
I mean, we've seen a door to the barracks that was like a back door, and it just didn't. Oh,
Oh, Willow's being so good. Because she loves me.
I'm glad I can walk on the barbed wire. Okay, so I could definitely just
Best
go
way
around
to get over barbed
here.
wire is to put some carpet on top of it.
Yeah, that seems like that would be effective.
Halt! This is a restricted area. What do you want, freak?
Don't test me.
I have authority from judge.
You need direct permission from Grand Marshal Akiko 14 to enter.
No, I don't.
I have a bad feeling about this.
She doesn't have jurisdiction. Judge does. I'm investigating at their behest. Now let me in.
Step back before I make you step back.
You're threatening the investigator?
This is a military facility. I'm not obliged to let you in. I only take orders from the Grand Marshal.
Don't test me.
She isn't in charge here.
The Grand Marshal runs the marshals. I'm a marshal.
This isn't getting me anywhere. Are you authorized to answer questions?
No, I'm under orders to direct you to the Grand Marshal.
Fantastic.
What do you want, freak?
I want Akiko's phone records for last night.
They are classified. I got distracted by the cats being cute.
No, I'm the investigator.
Grand Marshal Akiko is our leader, not you. What do you want, freak?
Did you see Akiko on the night of the murder?
I'm not going to tell you. Yes, she returned here after Henry escaped.
One question will answer.
I have a bad feeling about
Got a way to
this.
prove that?
Our word is all you need.
Crime.
Hard to believe the word of the Grand Marshal's loyal troops.
What do you want, freak?
Oops. No, fuck.
Hop the barbed wire.
Oh, the barracks are sealed unless you're a marshal. But I went around. Oh,
Ooh, ooh. Hello. I like that you didn't even have time to finish complaining before finding the exciting ladder.
actually, we've been up here. We might have been up here.
Did we go up here but just not notice the front of the barracks?
Yeah, did we like come down from above and land here and just miss the ladder, or maybe not?
Maybe it just looks like other places.
Yeah,
that
there's a
we've
lot
been.
of
There's
places
a lot
with
of
all of
these.
these. Yeah.
Courthouse. Okay, we'll buy the courthouse.
Oh,
Ooh. Blood crystal obtained. Blood crystal obtained.
these are cool.
Oh, so the game studio that made Contradiction has made one other game, which is also, I think, is also an FMV investigation game. Is like a horror game,
Okay.
and it sounds very interesting. I don't know anything about it other than that the people that I was watching play Contradiction got too scared of the other game and had to stop playing it and started playing Contradiction instead.
Oh no.
Oh no. Uh-oh. Oh dear. Don't forget you've got air dash now as well.
That's right. Wanted to see. Yeah, what? Oh, those are
Ooh.
marshals. Yeah, what
Peeky.
is this?
This must be the barracks.
I don't think this is a different building.
Big barracks. Ooh, I suppose some stuff to get.
What is air dash again? There it is.
Blood crystal obtained.
Is that the game set in a hotel with the creepy owner? Asked Tosco about the
I don't know
horror game.
anything. I don't know anything about it. I can't even remember the name of it. I would recognize the name of it if someone told the name of it. I think it's called like Night or Dark or something.
Something horror-y.
You know, one of them horror names. At Dead of Night. Yeah, that's it.
Yep, that sounds like it. Oh, hello.
Ooh.
Nightmare computer.
Nightmare computer unlocked. Don't fall off.
I didn't think I was in the air for that air dash, but I guess I was.
Ground dash.
Yeah. Yeah, why can't I do that?
Nightmare computer.
Pyramids. Cosmos.
Oh, it's less than a month till I start my PhD now. I'm very excited.
Oh. Whoops.
Oh, I got sent an email with all the like modules that
This is the barracks.
you're supposed to do. And there's like, you know, research skills and some biology stuff because I'm in the Department of Medicine. And some modules on statistical methods. And then there's a set of modules. The owner played by Jenks actor keeps jumping out and bashing you on the head. Amazing. And this is a restricted area. Get out of here, freak.
Oh no.
Get out.
I've been owned.
Got it.
Well, we found a way in. We just have to like.
Do we have to like go in when they're not looking or something?
It's a stealth
oh yeah, so there's-
sequence.
I think it might be a stealth sequence. I'm getting a vague memory to AJ having to sneak past a bunch of guards when we were playing this together. I think this was like one of the first things we did. So yeah, there's all these like, you know, useful looking modules, and then there's one that's like, I can't remember what they called this set of modules, but there's managing stress, mindfulness, and then like a few others in that vein. And I'm like, this is concerning about the amount of work you're planning to dump on me. if you're like, oh yes, you're going to have to learn a lot of strategies to manage stress from all of the stress we're going to give you.
Uh-huh.
I've decided I'm just gonna not do loads of extra work.
That seems like a
I
good
will
plan.
simply do a PhD by doing a normal amount of work.
Where there it was. Okay, so we can get down here.
Hmm.
So we just have to avoid these guards.
Yeah, maybe
Apparently.
you can like air dash and like land on top of things. Maybe you just can't
Sure.
touch the floor. Or
Well,
if you like
I
aim
was
it.
on the ladder, but I think I was like, so I went down
Uh,
this ladder.
yeah, can you like jump all the way across?
What?
No. Hey, how'd you
Really?
get us?
I'm like on the fucking roof. Wow.
It's so funny that there's this like interstitial screen that says "Get out."
Yes, that is. That's great. I don't know if there's a good way in there then. At the moment, like I
Yeah.
don't know if we need something else.
Yeah, it's maybe worth like a couple more tries.
Just go back and look at
'Cause,
least,
like, we
see
could,
if I
yeah.
have, if there's some other idea that we have.
Yeah, see if we can come up with a different idea. Are they like do they seem to be looking in different directions?
Not really.
Like,
They seem like they're.
are they just there? Okay, so jumping all the way across, he got us. So so I wonder if it's like
I
are they
wonder if
standing
there's
still?
like a
Yeah.
certain sphere. Like if I go across here, would it be okay? You know, was I like too close to him because I was above him?
Yeah, maybe we can get across there.
No, okay. As soon as
So
I touch
as
that
soon as you
thing,
landed, so I guess you can't land on that thing.
Like this.
uh,
Hmm.
Got it.
Maybe we need an invisibility cloak.
it could be.
Oh my god! Have you heard about J.K. Rowling's fucking
Yes.
getting cancelled on Twitter book?
Yes. And the
Did you?
sheer amount of it that is just tweets, like
There's just tweets,
fictional. Yeah, yeah.
and that she said, she apparently said it genuinely wasn't inspired by.
Yeah, which is very
She's like,
funny.
no, this has nothing to do with people being mad at me for being transphobic on Twitter. This is completely unrelated.
We get to here. It's
Mm.
just don't know what this is for if we can't.
Yeah.
Can I jump down here maybe? Nope. Okay.
Nope.
Don't test me.
I don't know that there's anywhere we can go in here right
Yeah.
now. It seems like as soon as
Maybe.
you just,
Yeah.
I have a bad feeling about
there's
this.
not a like.
Yeah,
Okay.
it doesn't really seem like there's anywhere we can go, does it?
All right. Well. So what else do we need to do? We can go back and talk to Akiko, I guess, and ask her about this stuff.
it shows us little exclamation marks on people's faces if they've got new things to say to us.
Yeah, or stuff that we haven't asked them about that we
Yeah.
found
Okay,
out
so
about.
we've got stuff to say to Akiko then.
Yeah,
Oh no, that was Calm. Yeah. Oh, that's Akiko. But we've got stuff to say to Carmelina.
yeah. Oh yeah, didn't make it to that one computer I was going towards.
Oh yeah, we got distracted by finding the barracks.
Oh, it's still probably that way. Oop.
Oh my god. So the reason I wasn't here last week was because I was on holiday in Great Yarmouth with my family.
Mm-hmm.
And it turns out, so Great Yarmouth is this like medium-sized town. It's a fairly small like seaside town that's like one of the bigger seaside towns in Norfolk where people go for holiday quite a lot. There's a lot of like campsites and stuff around it. And there's like a seafront and a bunch of like shitty little tourist shops and gambling for children,
Whoa.
which is very pop. Yeah, so in the UK, children are allowed to gamble as long as it's like small amounts of money. So there's like machines where you just pour 1 and 2p coins into it, and then sometimes a bunch of 1 and 2p coins come out of it. And it's literally just teaching children to gamble, but for some reason everyone's fine with it. So there's a bunch of those along the seafront. And but then they also have a thing called Big Wednesdays, which turned out to be fucking sick because there's these people on stilts in these like Velociraptor costumes, and there's like there's a dinosaur with this like long neck that they're like puppeting from inside the costume, and the stilts are like quite tall. They're like big dinosaurs, and I'm very impressed that they can like stand up and walk around and keep their balance in these giant costumes. And they just like walk up and down the seafront. Like they do it at 5:30 and then again at like 9. And people are just like running around them, and like children were like running right past them and stuff. And I'm like, I do not know how they keep their balance in these like giant precarious costumes with children like running between their legs. And in the 9 p.m. one, it was like dark, and there was someone with them who had like a flare that was like all glowing orange and smoky and stuff, and also the dinosaur costumes like glow in the dark a little bit.
Wow.
And it was so cool. It was like I was like so fascinated by them. I was just like walking behind them, like, wow, look at these dinosaurs.
Wow, cool dinosaurs.
Yeah.
That's what I would do too. Have we been here before? I think so. I just don't remember where this is. Oh, this is KHX's workshop. Okay.
Did I send you a video of the dinosaurs?
No.
I'm gonna send you a video of the dinosaurs.
Okay. Okay, maybe not that big. I've gotten too distracted.
I'm also gonna send you a couple of photos of the dinosaurs.
Photo and video? I don't know if we've been up there necessarily. Probably have, but
Look at the photo I sent you. Look how cool the dinosaurs are.
okay. the fuck? I can't like process. Oh, okay, there I can. It's like fog. There's like a lot of smoke or something. It's a little
Yeah, the
hard
smoke from the
to.
flare.
Yeah, I was like trying to distinguish. Okay, there we go. I'm watching the video because then I can. It's easier to distinguish them in motion. Oh wow, that's a freaky dinosaur.
Yeah.
That's like a weird. It looks like a actually, what it reminds me of is like husks in Mass Effect. Like they got like all the weird glowy bits on them that they're like cyborgs.
They're so cool.
Huh. Well, that's interesting.
Yeah. That was my favorite part of our holiday.
That's good. We got a lucky doll. I don't know if we have been here.
Ooh.
Do I still need to get drinks? I mean, I know what your answer is gonna be, but
I don't know if we do actually, because we got the thing out, right?
yeah. Statue mind. Fruit juice designed to aid concentration, offered at a discount price during rituals.
Great. Oh, well, I guess this is where the
Is it supposed
all
to
the
look
people
like
got
that?
killed.
Yeah, I guess.
Truly nightmarish blood cult.
Uh-huh.
Time to piss some blood on the fountain.
God, I hate that. Moonlight Petal, expert terraformer and architect, built the eternal labyrinth in a dead star, killed during the Great Betrayal in her endless city in Siberia. Her corpse is currently buried deep within the Russian catacombs. Worn Blood Bowl. Time-worn Blood Bowl.
Gross.
Uh-huh. Great.
Blood crystal obtained.
Shadow Zero. Capricious god that causes destruction on every planet she touched. Tentacle-armed goat. Tentacle arm.
I really thought that that meant that she was armed with
That's
tentacles.
also how I read it, and then I realized that's not what that meant.
No.
Probably.
No, it probably means goat with tentacle arms.
Yeah. Just like hmm. I mean I guess that's how I understood it anyway, but I definitely like or like, that's what I was imagining, but like yeah, understood the
Yeah,
armed as meaning
as in with a sword.
yeah, someone is armed with a weapon. Destroyed Eden, a huge centaur god that roamed space. He made a crown of asteroids and filled their caves with harems of fanged men he encountered on a dying planet.
Gosh. Ah, a taste for water feature. I've just realised that all the sound of running water is actually blood.
Uh-huh. Here, yeah.
Horrid. Oh. A blood crystal. Blood crystal obtained.
Faulty worship stamp. Okay.
When a citizen completes their allotted worship quota in a day, a report card is stamped. It is also stamped for overworship.
Let's see. Make sure you don't over worship. Oh, hi.
Ah, Shinji! There's an awful lot of random crap scattered around the island, isn't there?
Crap is okay. They're vignettes of lives once lived.
That's a poetic way of saying trash. You're just scoping it all up, aren't you?
Ooh, the investigator is here.
The answers to mysteries are everywhere.
Sorry, I'm keeping you from your hobby of collecting garbage. Don't let me interrupt. Uh-oh.
No.
A puzzle!
Okay,
A puzzle for
we're trying to
you!
get over there.
Aha, the right combination is having air dash.
Shit.
Nah.
I probably have to actually do it.
Can you walk across the walkway that was attached to where you jumped to?
I could, but it would just lead me to there.
Ah, I didn't know where it led to.
Oh,
God.
what a fucking nightmare. I really hoped that that this was all just like an elaborate joke and I could just jump across. That would be very funny.
Okay, so the last one moves the two at the back.
The left two.
Yeah. That one moves all of them.
All of them. Okay, so that's...
Oh, well, we did it.
Sure!
Well done, us!
Uh-huh.
Ah, we're puzzle geniuses! I love to solve a puzzle.
Yep, okay. I was gonna be real mad if that was still locked.
The number of pixels that Discord is giving me are
Oh, no.
quite difficult to parse what's going on.
Well, it's...
Each pixel is about half a centimeter across.
Oh, no.
I've got one block of color for every half a centimeter.
Why is that?
I don't know. Sometimes it just gets upset when you're moving around.
Yeah, my connection
It looks
is
very nice now
fine.
you're standing still.
Okay,
It's-
yeah, it's just processing
It's possibly my
the
connection.
motion
'cause-
video.
Yeah. Or just the bitrate the Discord is allowing you.
Oh, this is the graveyard. Okay.
Whoa.
I knew we hadn't been to the graveyard. That was one of the areas we had left to go to, but
I'd forgotten that there was a graveyard.
I assumed the graveyard was going to be outside.
You fool!
Yeah, silly me. I thought it would be a yard.
Oh, I really need to get myself a new e-reader so I can catch back up on the Stephen King.
Oh yeah, you were talking
Podcast.
about that. that
I
you
still
needed
haven't.
another one.
Yeah, I still haven't done it because I need to sit down and like find out what's a decent e-reader that's not a Kindle because I don't want a Kindle.
Uh-huh.
Um,
There's a lot of computers in here. By which I mean 2, at least. But, you know.
Nightmare computer. I just want a little e-ink rectangle that I can put stuff onto with a USB cable. That's all I want.
Oh, hello.
Ooh.
Blood vials are sealed in coffins, so they can't be used illegally after death. Why is one last kiss directed me to Grace Bloodline's blood vial?
Yeah.
Did they? I don't
I guess
remember.
One Last Kiss directed us there.
This is Henry's murder victim. Other than his mom, or is that his
I
mom?
think it was his mum.
He definitely killed his mom. He just
Yeah,
wasn't
but
sure
it
if...
doesn't seem like they'd bury his mum in a
Right, I thought he
fancy.
killed somebody else.
Did he kill a syndicate member?
It's a unique blood code.
What's Henry's surname? Is it Henry
Division.
Bloodlines? Oh. Whoa!
Are around us.
Do you understand, investigator?
Oh no.
It's the French accent again!
Starlight confirms this is Grace Bloodline's blood vial.
Haunted, complex, present, drifting sands, satellite. That's the blood code from the vial, correct?
Sure.
Oh, Grace What Bloodlines was the chief exorcist. Okay. That's why she's
Absolutely
got a
was.
fancy
Yeah.
grave.
You could only know that code if you were Grace Bloodlines, our chief exorcist. You were murdered by Henry when he was arrested.
The truth is all around you.
Those are the facts, but are they the truth?
What mysteries are around us?
What keeps someone from moving on? An obligation? A purpose? An unending rage?
What the hell?
Your murder was set up? Or was it the wrong place at the wrong time?
Who can say? The truth is all around you, investigator. You should read this.
What is it?
The official report of the murder of Grace Bloodlines.
What about the Holy Seals?
I've been waiting for that question.
Do you know something about them?
Another time, investigator.
Crime cannot.
Wait, I'm not done with you.
Investigator, aren't you happy about last night?
Hard to be happy about a mass murder.
That depends on your perspective. You have benefited directly from this mass murder. No more exile for the great investigator.
There is corruption on this island, investigator.
There is corruption on this island, investigator. Demonic taint is the least of our worries when the syndicate is rotten. The council deserved nothing less.
Sounds like you have motive.
Aren't you paying attention?
The syndicate is built on dead bodies. Eagles and ambition can only be sustained by death. Also, I am already dead. How could I have murdered them? I'm a casualty on the path, left to bleed out for someone's benefit. Can you imagine what benefit that would be, investigator?
Your ghost can't commit murder?
Ghosts cannot commit murder. We are already dead.
I mean, legally,
I can
they
just-
might not be able to, but...
I can just hang around and say mysterious things. The council deserves to die, sliced to ribbons. Ghosts cannot hold knives. We do not have hands.
Tell me about this corruption.
The syndicate is full of plotters and conspirators. So many of them have their little games. Last night someone played the winning hand.
Do you know who did it?
Yes and no. I have some answers, but not all.
Where were you at the time of the murder?
Dead. I have no alibi, investigator, other than being dead. You're the only person on this island that knows I exist.
Got it.
And did you murder the council?
Of course not, investigator. They deserve to die, but they deserve to be murdered by someone else. I have a vested interest in the whole system coming down, not just the top players. I let Henry out. If I may offer some advice, the syndicate are all backstabbers. If you believe there is a conspiracy, break one of the suspects at trial. They'll crumble and will turn on each other.
Oh.
I look forward to our next conversation, investigator. I do hope you have more interesting questions.
I forgot that we had to go back and have a trial.
Yeah.
Is that so is the plan to a few good men then? Like to just like egg them on into like talking, revealing the whole thing at trial?
Columbo them.
Uh,
One more thing.
She disappeared. She's a spirit lingering in this world driven by rage and revenge. Perfect.
The investigator is
There's more to her death than the official story. If she was murdered as part of some kind of plot, that gives her real motive for killing the council. Let's look at the report of her murder. Yeah, she did give us a physical report, so she can do some kind of...
It's very difficult to carry the report.
Henry became possessed, and the arresting officer was Akiko. Akiko requested the presence of Grace Bloodlines, the syndicate's
I
exorcist.
have a bad feeling about this.
During the exorcism, Akiko left the room, and Henry took the opportunity to kill Grace by strangulation. His demonic
Grand
strength...
Marshal Akiko, there's just one little thing that doesn't make sense to me.
There's quite a few things that don't make sense to me. Allowed him to break through his restraints and quickly kill her. He apparently carved the same symbol scorched into his skin into Grace's
I
body.
have a bad feeling.
Before his arrest, Henry murdered his own mother, Rena Division. He strangled her and scorched her body with demonic signals.
Bless you.
Got it.
Doomjazz examined the bodies and confirmed it. Henry was subdued, arrested, and pronounced guilty without a trial. Wow. One less kiss seems to think this isn't so straightforward. I need to speak to Akiko about the lapse in procedure, and Henry to see if he remembers anything, which is unlikely.
Henry to see if he remembers anything, which is unlikely.
Yes, Rosa. Do you need to come back up here?
Rosa, 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 Rosa.
Hello. Okay. Maybe Doom Desk helps us examine the victims. Okay. Great. What was on this nightmare computer? Oh, was the report on... No, the blood vial was in the nightmare computer. That's right.
Did we use this one?
Nope.
Ah.
This is the grave of Aiz Kawami. He was old school syndicate and one of the council members. The grave plaque says he died 25 years ago. There's an inscription.
That's very recent.
Yeah. Heartbreakers, lifesavers, and brothers under the cosmos. I mean, the syndicate members seem to live forever, right? So he could be very old still.
Mm. But yeah, given that the time span on syndicate members is like thousands and thousands and thousands of years, 25 years ago is
Oh
like
yeah, for
yesterday.
sure. Okay, this is
Oh my god. Is it Shinji? I'm gonna run through quickly.
okay. Nope. So much for.
Sure.
Eyes Kwami's blood vial. This island is built on blood. Blood connects all secrets. What about Henry's blood?
I have a
Damn.
feeling about. I don't.
A match.
The investigator is.
Eyes was Henry's father. That's exciting. What? Yo, what are you doing? Rosa, just come up here. You come sit with me. Oh, what do you need? Okay, I need to play the video game, Rosa. Yeah, I know. Sit with me? That gives Henry the council blood he'd need to break the blood lock on the third holy seal.
J'arrive.
Hello.
Bonjour.
Guess what we found out?
Bonsoir. Did we get a sample of blood from Ice Kiwami?
Yep. And we tested it against Henry's blood.
Is Ice Kiwami Henry's dad?
Yep.
Who could have seen it coming?
Yeah. It's confirmed our assumption.
It's a real shame about the murder, isn't it? Hard to have a good time when everyone's so worked up. I'm trying though. I really am. I'm off to hunt crows.
I'll have
Shinji,
a good
I
time.
liked you.
Good time, Shinji. It's okay. Ooh, what's up here? Oh,
Ooh.
a door that was
I
locked
unlocked
from the
it.
other side. So we could have gone to that door and we would be able to get in here.
Yeah.
There's really nothing up here. So we got. Okay, well we have important information. Got.
Finally, the thing nobody
Oh.
suspected.
Well, we have
she's a-
proof, so that's, you know,
Yeah.
that's important. Proof that, yeah, Henry is the son of a council
Henry's got
member,
syndicate
so
blood.
he could have gotten through the third seal.
Hello, is me. One last kiss.
Oh, is this her hangout spot? Okay. Demonology.
Yes, 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 yes,
does that
yes,
mean?
yes, yes, yes.
Ah. Okay. This is just a different category of questions. What was Montserrat's plan?
With regards to demons,
There is corruption on this island.
millennia ago, he would never have gone along with Carmelina's plan. He changed. He wanted control. All rulers do. The syndicate wasn't reviving gods fast enough. We were struggling with the demons, a continual thorn in our sides. Carmelina's plan to block demonic corruption is flawed. The demons will be repelled from the island's structures, but will still possess our cattle.
Oh no, our cattle. Or do they mean the citizens?
Yeah. They will scapegoat the citizens. He could come down fierce on them. A nice move for an aspiring despot.
Nanny, the hell?
That isn't the Montserrat I remembered.
Immortality isn't a good thing. It warps the mind. It followed in the footsteps of Ezekiel. They went too far. The new island is born. You will have to live with it.
I love having something to look forward to. How is Carmelina demon-proofed the island?
Demons and gods are just alien beings from different worlds. They enter our world through psychic pathways that bridge huge distances in the universe. Traveling along a pathway breaks down the demon's form. The psychic image crosses space and gathers as solid matter when the marshals hunt those demons down and exterminate them. Soldiers have their uses after all. When demons don't manage to assume a fully corporeal form, they soak into the physical structure of the island.
Sure.
And the island becomes corrupted.
Investigator.
The wrath sets in and the island must end. Carmelina and Masahiro Heavy Industries developed a new technique that repels this corruption. Their plan is to charge the particles in our air, stopping demons from being able to latch on to the physicality of the island. The very concrete will repel the demons.
Does that mean that Perfect 25 will be filled with demons floating around in the air?
That's the dirty secret. Demons will still come to the island. They need somewhere to go. The next best thing to the island's structure are the minds of citizens. Perfect 25 will be a hotbed of demonic possession. Human minds are malleable and porous. Unlike concrete, we have a certain amount of latent psychic ability. The structure of the island will be safe and permanent, but the citizens are the sacrifice being made to the pursuit of perfection.
I don't like this.
Marshals will be busy.
Mystery awaits.
And so will you if you get to reform the Paradise Cycle Unit.
Got it.
That's not my priority.
It will be.
How is a god's deception different to the illegal communication that allows demons to the island?
Do you believe a human has the same ability to speak across the vast and infinite cosmos as a god? We are amateurs at opening the psychic pathways. The pathways are weak and easy to breach. The gods can speak across the universe without attracting the baying demonic hordes.
Those are facts.
The victims' dreams are filled with visions of the gods. They become the gods' thrall, executing their will for promises of power. The victim doesn't realize it has happened. It is subtle, insidious.
Sorry.
That's how it was with me.
Sorry!
Attention, investigator.
The syndicate hasn't worked out how to deal with god deception yet. The actions you take at the behest of a god are criminal, but you're a victim of the god. I hope that answered your question.
It did. Thank you.
Case files.
Don't want to hang out first?
Yeah, let's hang out.
Got time to chat?
I have all the time in the world until the island ends.
I'm
Then
dead.
I'll vanish like Shinji.
The investigator is here.
I want to ask you about being deceived by a god.
You're the expert in that, aren't you, investigator?
You were our expert exorcist. You're the expert in all things astral. I want to know how it happens.
The victim catches the attention of a god. The god begins to speak to them in their dreams. Why do you think you caught the attention of a god? Cheeky.
Are you saying I wouldn't catch your eye?
The gods work in esoteric ways. Maybe yes, maybe no.
What mysteries are
Damn Darmony saw an opportunity with you. The key that would unlock the syndicate.
He wanted to kill us all and feed off the released psychic energy.
The immortal syndicate have a lot of energy to give off. He might have resurrected. I didn't think it's her fault.
He'd have been the only god in town.
The gods have no sense of community, do they? Frighteningly antique, yet they have learned nothing.
Don't we have a god out in a pyramid?
Do you understand, investigator?
Stay out of the shadow of your past, investigator.
All right. Uh-huh.
Hoo-hoo-hoo. Time
Do
for a
you-
big conversation.
Do you know who this person was? No.
Do you know who this person was? No. Do you know where Henry was? No. I hope you're ready for half an hour of French accent.
Do you think this is all Henry?
You happy with your truth?
Aren't you paying attention, investigator? Of course I don't.
I know, I just have to confirm.
I've seen people doing things. Loyal servants turn to conspirators. Someone found out how to breach the council building. I was there. I saw them. A devilish plan.
The investigator is
Who?
That would be far too easy.
Fuck you!
I'm dead. I need something to keep myself entertained. I want to watch you run around the island like a fucking idiot.
Who do you think has motive?
Very direct, investigator.
It's been a long millennia. I'm a little cranky.
Do you understand?
What if there was no more islands to end? Someone wouldn't have a job to do.
That's true.
Witness?
And who would benefit from a crime like this? Who would suddenly be called upon to protect against danger?
Don't test
Akiko.
what mysteries are ahead of us.
Time to start asking questions, investigator.
What do you know about Akiko?
Aren't you paying attention?
When you have an hammer or you see her nails. She's been trying to roll more power into her marshal.
Power?
Akiko wants no military roles to be taken by her troops. I was on her list. She saw dealing with demons only as a military problem.
Enjoy perfect man science, investigator.
Exorcism shouldn't be done by soldiers. They're not trained for it. Akiko disagreed.
So why kill the council?
Scare the next council into militarizing. Create a soldier's paradise.
Who would benefit from a crime like this?
Do you think that's enough of a motive? Do you know where Henry was last night?
Did you see Henry while you were floating around the island last night?
Did I? Didn't I? I don't want to say.
Don't test me.
Why?
The truth is,
That's the key to this whole thing. You need to investigate it yourself.
I am investigating. I'm asking a witness. What can you tell me about the sigils scorched in Henry's skin?
I think you need to find out for yourself. Demons speak in arcane tongues. During a possession, the demon is screaming in rage. The victim screams in the tongue of the demon, but the noises humans are capable of making are too limited.
do you understand?
We cannot pronounce demonic languages. We don't have the vocal range or understanding. Sometimes the demon's psychic force wills the words into existence. This can take a number of forms: telepathy, unearthly sounds, loss of vision, and so on. In Harry's case, the white hot rage of the demon caused the sigils to be scorched on his body. His body was burned from the inside. His insides are probably destroyed. His physical form is being held together by the demon.
Do these sigils affect anyone else?
Those he comes into contact with will also have them scorched into them.
Ooh, the
What kind of contact?
Extra embrace. The skin needs to be pressed against another's skin for several seconds.
The same sigils are found drawn in blood at the crime scene. Would Henry have done these?
The truth is all around.
Drawing is an expression of the human mind. When you draw, you communicate something in your mind outwards. The demon has already found a way to express its emotions outwards by scorching Annie's body. The demon already has a canvas. It doesn't need another one.
So why are there symbols at the scene?
It is to frame Henry. That's for you to find out, investigator. I'm only an expert on demons, no crime scenes.
Could the demon make Henry draw them?
The demon does not control Henry. It causes him to act, but he chooses how to act. Do you see the difference?
Like a boss that tells you what to do, but not how to do it?
Precisely. If Henry were to do that, he'd be doing it on his own volition. I don't know about you, but I can't draw characters from a language I don't understand. I don't know, it depends how long I've got and if I have a reference.
Yeah. I mean, it didn't seem like he had a long time.
No.
Tell me why Witness might want to kill the council.
A witness is damaged. He's whipped himself up into a religious craze. He started thinking things that shouldn't be thought about.
What things?
He's become apocalyptic, fatalistic, convinced the end is upon us.
How does a ghost know this?
Before I died, he came to see me. He had questions about demons, and I was the exorcist after all. He'd become fixated on the idea that a sea of demons could crash upon the island and wipe us out. A flood sent by the gods to wash away sin.
What did he want to know from you?
Are there signs to look for? Can we divine from the stars if a flood is coming? Harmless questions from someone who has the responsibility of overseeing the end of the islands. His role is to look for signs that an island is going to end and make sure the death and the birth happen properly.
Those are facts, but are they the truth?
The innocuous questions came first. Then he started asking about initiating a demonic invasion or using demons as weapons.
Why ask about that?
He dressed it up in pretense about the warning signs of the end of an island. I am not a fool, though. You don't ask those questions unless there is dark intent.
Sure.
What did you tell him?
How demons enter the islands, how possession works, all standard topics that everyone in the syndicate is educated on.
So why was he asking?
I think he was hoping for some nuance or detail that wasn't public knowledge. I didn't give anything away. There are forbidden secrets that the exorcists guard.
When love dies,
Let me ask a direct question.
or
Do
the
you think Witness was trying to use demons to cleanse the island?
That I can't say. He certainly was fixated on it.
Did you see Yuri last night, floating while you were floating around?
He was in the gardens, investigator. But what if there was a gap? You should speak to Lydia. Okay.
Where is it? Oh, I see. Okay. Let me help you with that.
What's Rosa up to?
I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
I'm gonna eat a piece of chocolate. Delicious. The problem with this game is that I can't start yelling that everything's gone wrong and our aquarium is falling apart because nothing happens when you're not doing anything. I'm sat in the living room today rather than in my bedroom, and the problem is there's a cat toy attached to the coffee table that I've got my computer. Yuri is escaping. There's a cat toy attached to the coffee table that my computer's sat on, and I can't resist batting it around. Wait, so if you can hear it rattling
I
on it
can.
with a cat toy.
I was thinking, oh, One Last Kiss is spilling all the beans, telling us the whole story.
One Last Kiss is giving us so many clues and you're missing them.
All right.
Investigator, do you want to know the truth? Click this button in the next 2 seconds and I will tell you everything.
What do you know about the second Holy Seal?
Those are facts. But are
The mystery of mysteries. What is it? What's the secret? A closely guarded secret. People have found the answer.
Who?
That's too easy.
don't like this.
I'm a busy woman.
You are, but the path is worth treading. I have seen things, people talking, things being discarded. You'll need to search behind contrivances. Henry in space.
In your professional opinion, could the demon possessing Henry keep Henry alive in the depths of space?
There haven't been any recorded instances of it, but the universe is a vast and mysterious place. When a demon possesses a person, they fuse with them, sometimes purely physically, sometimes only psychically. Henry's demon did both. It exerts significant power over Henry.
Enough power to allow his body to withstand a vacuum?
Demons are not from our planet. They come from the most terrifying reaches of the cosmos. They are attuned to space in a way we can never be. Some demonic races exist only as psychic shadows. Some navigate the edges of black holes. Some bend cosmic energy into huge cities. The right demon could definitely hold a human body together while outside of our world.
What about psychically feeling out and manipulating a lock on another planet?
The second holy seal sounds really gator. It varies from race to race, but most demons understand space far better than us. They understand that the cosmos isn't just physical, it exists as a psychic plane as well. Some demonic races can see the psychic shape of a space. They can see the essence of everything and how it is linked on planes we can't comprehend.
Sure.
What are the chances of the demon possessing Henry being one that can hold his body together in the vacuum of space and psychically perceive the inner workings of a secret lock?
What mysteries are around?
What are the chances of the council being murdered and the exiled investigator being brought back?
One, because it happened.
50-50 because it either happens or it doesn't.
Slim, then.
You need to decide what the truth is.
Do you know anything about the fourth Holy Seal?
I know it requires godliness to get through.
That's weird.
How do you know that?
As a spirit, I can go places others can.
Got
Like
it.
through the seals? How could someone get through it?
Find out how to become close to a god.
Yeah, we gotta go talk to that god. What about Henry?
What are gods and demons when you do it?
Aliens, beings from the depths of the universe.
How could the syndicate differentiate between a demon and a god? What if that's the flaw in their plan? Could a demon get through the god's seal?
Could it?
I don't know, could it? I am asking you.
Could you?
Could you get through the seal, investigator?
Tell me more about what happened.
I received a call from our dear Grand Marshal. She had arrested someone that was possessed
Whoops.
and needed an exorcism. I was meeting with architect Carmelina at the time.
A meeting about what?
The next island, Perfect 25. One of her obsessions has been creating structures which will repel demonic corruption. She has to come with me to view the exorcism.
That's strange.
Is that normal?
No, but I understood her interest. We arrived and she inspected the scene before I started my exorcism. She left to wait outside of the apartment. Henry was secure, and Akiko stepped out of the room to speak to Carmelina. I slipped into my meditative trance, from the exorcism.
Who would benefit from a crime like this?
Planes of existence swirled. I was lost in the maelstrom with no sense of place or direction.
Laughable.
Then the life was being choked out of me. I have no idea who the attacker was or which direction they came from. I died, murdered. A short while later, I was floating above the island. I felt an all-consuming rage. I drifted toward. Oh, it froze.
Uh,
I drifted towards the heavens, but my fury allowed me to claw my way back onto the island. Now here I am.
The investigator is here.
these islands, huh?
Mystery awaits.
More than you know.
What do you know about KHX's disappearance?
Another mystery for the great investigator. I don't know what happened to him, but he's still on the island somewhere.
No, we found him.
He's dead. Maybe his ghost is still here. Who knows?
Did you see the Grand Marshal last night?
Who would benefit from a crime like this?
Speak to the Grand Marshal investigator. See if you.
I don't. Did you see the architect last night?
These are facts, but are they?
Have you asked witness? Convenient she was there, isn't it?
Did you see Crimson last night?
You should speak to her, investigator. She doesn't have an alibi anyone can corroborate.
Did you see the doctor last night?
His clinic holds a secret.
Did you see Lydia and Sam last night?
What mysteries are about?
The logs at the Paradise Gates will confirm several things. Their alibis and their time frame. Consider the time frame, investigator.
Yeah, we do need to go check that out still. Rosa, what's wrong now? You're being very needy. Oh.
She hates video games. Rosa against video games.
Did you see Witness to the End last night?
Mystery awaits.
Witness and Carmelina spend the evening together. I wonder if that means anything.
What do you know about the escape last night?
What mysteries are abound?
Everyone is lying! What about the distance and time? Have you checked that? Did Henry go for the Syndicate HQ? He'll have been logged if he did.
We did check that. Do you know anything about the murder of the marshal guards outside of the council building?
Those are facts.
The council building is awash with evidence, investigator. Check everywhere. What secrets does the sea hold? What about reaching for the sky?
What do you know about Henry's demonic possession 10 years ago?
Those are facts. They got
Was
good
his possession when these wheels were set in motion? You should find out. What if someone set him up? What if this was part of the plan? What if someone needed to trigger the end of the island? What if someone accessed the grimoires? Three. What if?
Do you know anything about the third Holy Seal?
Who could get through there? A special lock requires an unusual key.
Okay.
Goodbye.
May you always live in the shadow.
And may you reach the moon.
Okay. Well, glad that we got that.
Yeah. Fast travel unlocked. Ooh. Boop, 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 boop. Ooh.
This looks weak. I could probably smash it with something. What? How's that?
As an area of suspiciously weak-looking ground behind the secret graveyard. Looks like I could smash through it with the right tool.
Okay.
Are we gonna find a hammer?
I don't know. Yeah. How's that? Get out of the way. Okay.
It seems like she didn't do the murder.
That's what she wants us to think.
Henry's father was Ice Kiwami. Councilman. We've got to find out who the second child is.
That is true. Is there anybody that's that young?
Maybe it's another citizen?
Could be. What
Ooh.
the fuck? Alright, sure.
The elusive chocolate. A chocolate flavored drink only sold in remote locations. Hard to find. Worth it.
I got an achievement for that.
I love to
Acquire
achieve chocolate.
elusive chocolate. What?
You certainly did that. Oh yeah, maybe we can go talk to this other god.
We do need to talk to the god. I just don't know how to get there.
Couldn't we get there with the boat?
Um. Oh. Hmm.
Hmm.
There's cool stuff up here. I don't think we can climb this thing,
No.
sadly.
Hmm. Yeah, it's cool up here.
Okay. This is giant tower. That's interesting. I don't
Love a
know
giant tower.
how to get there. It's
It
on a
looks like
separate
there's
island. It looks like there's some kind of path.
something leading
Yeah.
to it, yeah.
And then there's this thing. Oh, that's
Have we been over
where
there? Oh, that's the
Henry is.
hell prison or whatever it's called.
Yeah. That's Henry and Akiko over there. And then this is over here, I think is where the god is. And I don't know if we've got a way to get over there.
Did we
Found
try
that
the
way.
speedboat that we found?
Didn't we do something with it? Yeah. Also, we haven't been over there apparently, because I could see
I
a
thought the
blood
speedboat
crystal.
took us there, but it was
Are there something like locked or something that we couldn't access? I
Yeah.
think there's something we couldn't
Oh,
access
didn't we? We
there.
didn't. We didn't have the right nightmare.
Oh, we might not have had that, yeah. So now we could do it.
Yeah, I think we should try going back over.
Whoop,
Whoop.
whoop. Going over here first. Oh yeah, that's where...
Blood crystal obtained. Shinji.
Oh, there's a Shinji. Okay. Oh, I should go over here.
Nice.
Oh,
Ooh.
it's locked from below. But I
Oh,
got...
well, there's a nightmare computer inside it. Look.
Yeah. Controls the valve. It's like some kind of venting system for the dead zone.
Interesting.
I guess the air is filtered so demonic corruption doesn't leak out. Opening this should send the marshals into a panic!
Ooh.
Oh, okay, great. Let's...
Time
Wonderful.
to break into the base.
Great. Well, just trust that this goes fine.
It seems like a good idea to me. I mean, the island's ending soon anyway.
Oh, it's this one? No.
Yeah, I think.
That's far to...
Oh, is
this
it the
one.
bottom?
I didn't
Yeah.
see that these were... I don't think we've ever used those.
Oh my god.
I guess there's not anybody here to, like,
Time to go to the barracks.
get corrupted. So...
Just jumping directly through the demon gas. What's the shape of crime, Love Dies?
The shape?
Like a metaphor or something. What shape does crime take?
Well, some crimes are a pyramid, wide at the bottom, but the solution is a narrow point. Some crimes are an inverse pyramid, balancing precariously on a single point with a frighteningly wide conspiracy.
You really did have a lot of time up in the idle land, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Great. Well, that's unlocked now.
What? Fucking Joker gas here. Okay. Where was the barracks? It was put over in that direction somewhere. Man.
Near the courthouse, right?
Yeah. I guess, you know, if they're venting air, like, we've been in there, so we've already been exposed to that air.
Ooh. Blood crystal obtained. Ooh, Shinji.
Oh,
No,
look,
marshals.
marshals.
Ah, Shinji.
Nope, nope, nope.
Oh no!
Fuck. Okay, there's a ladder.
Shinji! Come back, I want to talk to you. Blood crystal obtained. Don't you think it's a little bit of flaw?
What is?
Allowing a possessed citizen to stay on the island. You people are all about getting rid of demons. It's one of your main things. You never shut up about it.
He's technically on a different island. It is a little convenient that a perfect weapon would be left on the island and not eliminated.
Good scapegoat as well.
That's
You
weird.
think that's what happened?
I really don't care, Love Dies. I'm just shooting the shit. See you around. Oh, what does that sign say? Bath.
Knife,
Knife
through the
through the heart.
heart.
Bar knife through the heart.
I think we've been to
Ooh,
the knife
have
through
we
the
been through
heart.
that door?
I think we've been there. I feel like I remember this. Oh yeah, this is where Sam is.
Has Sam got anything new to say to us?
Oh, I'm sure he does. Did I? No, okay.
Hang out.
Fancy a drink?
Why are there so many?
Doesn't he still like us even if we say no?
Probably.
How are you doing, Love Dies?
Why does everyone in this game have a French accent?
Uh-huh. I'm exhausted.
I thought you might be. How about a dish of edamame and whiskey Missouri?
Perfect.
Serving whiskey in a Missouri style is good with food. Mixing chill whiskey and chill mineral water level contains mouthfeel.
You know a lot about mouthfeel?
You can really taste the toffee flavor in this one, can't you?
What the hell?
This taste reminds me of something.
Remember Dead Nebula's Fat Edge Soul? A deep and complex yet delicate whiskey. One of Dead Nebula's most popular whiskeys. You enjoyed it just before your exile. You had one last night in my bar before your exile. We drank this together with Lydia, didn't we?
I'm glad to be back.
You have a good memory.
It is my job to remember everything about a guest in my bar. I'm not just here to serve drinks. It is imperative that I select the right drink. I make sure you leave happier than when you arrived.
Where did you learn?
Unfortunately, I did not have a bar master to learn from. I had some other skills to fall back on though, didn't I?
Yeah, murder.
Assassination is not just placing a knife between ribs. You must know your target. Remember everything about them. Assess the atmosphere and mood of the target to find the perfect moment and method.
I am under suspicion, Alti.
The kill is a performance, an economy of motion, a ceremony of precision. Tools are right and used intimately. You see that when I make a drink, don't you?
I'd love to say stay, but this mass murder won't solve itself.
Please come back, won't you?
Looking forward to it.
Oh god. Why have we got so many things to ask him? We haven't talked to Sam for ages.
Yeah, because we talked to him early, so these are all things that got
Mm.
opened up afterwards. Oh my god. Does Yuri come in here?
Why do you ask, LD?
He's after my time, and Lydia mentioned him. I don't know him. People speak to bartenders, pour their heart out after a bad day.
He does come in from time to time. We all need a drink, right?
What's his drink of choice?
My unique blend.
He likes high-end wine. He doesn't know what he's talking about, though.
Not a surprise. He's trying to look the part.
You're right.
What can you tell me about him?
Ridiculous.
He's a power boy. All he thinks about is power and ambition.
He wants to be on the council.
Sure does. Maybe he finally snapped.
What the hell?
Snapped?
Fancy a drink.
All he wants is to pursue his ambition. I voted against him in one of his numerous motions, and he came across the room at me. Sam told me he thinks Yuri is a fiend. He's angry and impatient. He thinks he's ready to run the show. Don't all young people, though?
How young is Yuri?
Younger than we got exiled.
Yeah. Well, that was like 1,000 years. So that's...
Yeah.
Did you see Yuri last night?
Lydia tried phoning him. You should ask her, shouldn't you?
Do you know anything about the murder of the martial guards outside of the council building?
I don't know, LD. Terrible business, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, snooping in clinic.
What were you doing in Doomjaz's clinic, Sam?
I am under suspicion, LT.
What do you mean, investigator?
Doomjaz told me he'd seen you sneaking around his clinic.
I am under suspicion, LT.
We must all be deliberate with words.
Fancy a drink?
The wrong word choice can darken truth and cast a false light on Darcy, can't it? I have a prescription I need to get from the doctor.
The investigator is here.
Prescription.
Fancy a drink?
After Lydia killed me on the battlefield and my body refused to die, I lived on in this form. I think it suits me, don't you? Unfortunately, it has become quite debilitating. A few sequences ago, I began to require regular infusion.
Shit, sorry. Just a sec. Spilled something.
Blood!
Water.
Stop spilling blood on the floor. I need to put it in my skeleton body. You pour this blood on the floor that I need to live? How can you do this, LD? Next, you will be pouring whiskey. I love whiskey. It is so delicious. You mix it with a little bit of water to make it even tastier, and then you have it with your food. Yum, 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 delicious whiskey. Maybe I should try and have a whiskey infusion.
Okay.
What if they replace my blood with whiskey, LD?
Where the fuck is this guy getting injected with blood?
Into his bones.
Where do you get the blood?
It's all ethically sourced from Doomjazz and approved by the council.
Ethically sourced blood.
It's ethical blood, LD! Every citizen lets blood as part of their worship, and some of that comes my way. Helping the syndicate is helping the gods, right?
Oh my god.
I mean, this doesn't seem like the least ethical thing that's happening on this island.
No, that's true.
Please check with Doomjazz. He'll corroborate my story.
Sure.
You didn't happen to break into a secure container and take a vial of council blood, did you?
That's not something I would do, is it? Why would I need to do that?
It would be if you were trying to breach the Holy Seals.
Are you accusing me, LD?
We'll see.
Accused!
Accuse!
Is this a
Know anything about an unauthorized distillery in the Dead Zone?
Ah. The zone has an aura.
The structure of the island is corrupted there. It gives whiskey a unique taste.
I love the taste of demonically corrupted whiskey.
Just a little spice to the whiskey, LD. You can't blame a skeleton for making the extra tasty Dead whiskey, can you?
Surely the whiskey is tainted as well.
Oh, is quite filtered. The flavor is there, but the taint is removed. It's clean. You should try some.
Is this like, what the fuck do you call it? The little, you know, where you have like distilled and distilled and distilled, and you're like, oh, it's got the
Homeopathic.
homeopathic. There we go. Thank you.
Homeopathic Dead Zone whiskey.
Yeah.
The
You
whiskey has
taste
a
it.
memory.
The whiskey has the memory of demons. You put the whiskey in the more whiskey and you shake it around, and then you take a drop of that whiskey and you put it in more whiskey and you shake it around. I know it's illegal, but how many times do you have to get whiskey? Do you get to have whiskey blended in a demonic hot zone? I need you to know. You understand, right?
No, I really. I found a chiller containing a blood vial at your little distillery.
What? What chiller?
Don't test me. Why is the label scratched off?
That's not my business, is it? The fire came from Doom Jazz, didn't it? What do you think this fridge in my something to do with me? I never seen this fridge before in my life.
The
I don't even know
doctor?
what a fridge is. What is a fridge? It's for my prescription.
The blood vial in your chiller has the letter K on the label, where first name would be.
The facts and the truth.
Kafka Memory's blood sample is missing from Doom Jazz's clinic, and you were seen snooping there.
What is snooping? Is there an accusation anywhere in the LT? I never even heard of Doom Jazz's clinic.
Do you know what the holy seals are?
They are secret, aren't they? How would I know?
One is a blood lock. Several days ago, that blood lock was opened by Kafka Memory.
I'm sure a council member had business in the council building, didn't they?
Montserrat decided the council should only ever enter the penthouse as a group.
Crime is
I think you used that blood sample to gain access to the penthouse.
Why would I do that?
Are you denying it?
Of course I am. I didn't know what the third seal was until just now, did I?
I never said it was the third seal. Bum, bum, bum.
And one more thing.
Okay. I
Well, there's
have
only
to say,
four. I was bound to guess the right answer, wasn't I?
I have to say, you know, like this is the thing. This is like one of those gimmicks that happens in mystery shows, right? Is people say something and like 90% of the time it's incredibly obvious and it feels like, really, are you like, it feels very forced. But this one I think works. Like I was like,
Yeah.
oh, okay. Uh, you didn't you? That's always the
You did,
response.
didn't you?
No, you said
you-
that.
You said it was the third seal. You said, you opened the third seal with the blood, you piece of shit, Sam. That's what you said to me.
No, I was careful not to. Thanks, Sammy. Oh. What do you know about the fourth holy seal?
I don't think I know anything. I know it is not a bloodlock because you told me that is the third seal. No one does, do they?
Did you see the Grand Marshal last night?
Akiko? Didn't see her, I'm afraid, LD. You should ask yourself, shouldn't you?
Yes,
Seeing
ma'am.
as you know everything.
Did you see the architect last night?
Who is the architect? I never heard of her. Have you asked the architect, LD? That'd be my first stop, wouldn't it?
No.
Or my third stop, seeing as you're so interested in the number 3.
Like everyone's response when you ask about people they haven't seen, they're like, "No, why don't you
I
ask
know,
them?"
why don't Why don't you fucking ask them, LD?
And it's like,
Why are you talking to me about it?
I'm trying to confirm alibis, dude. Like, is this a complicated?
What the fuck is an alibi, LD? I look like I know what an alibi is? I am not a detective. You are the investigation freak.
Did you see the doctor last night?
What is a doctor? He said he'd been in his clinic, didn't he? I never been in his clinic. I don't even know what a clinic is. What is blood?
Is there anything else you could tell me about Henry's movements last night?
You been to the desolation cell yet, LD? You should ask Akiko, shouldn't you?
Did you see Witness to the End last night?
I got nothing except what I heard at the crisis meeting, LD. He was in his apartment with Carmelina. You should ask them, shouldn't you?
What do you know about the second Holy Seal?
It's a mystery, isn't it? Not for me to know, is it?
What do you know about Henry's demonic possession 10 years ago?
What do you believe, Aldi?
That there sounds bad news, LD. If you're looking into a crime from a decade ago, you're gonna have to stare into the hell coffin, and you'll find my secret distillery.
Yeah, the dead zone's bad news, but it makes great whiskey. What do you know about the murder of Grace Bloodlines?
Oh, she's a ghost now. I don't know everything, do I, LD? And may you reach the moon.
Okay.
Hey, got some
I
info from Sam.
believe- Let me have... is it up here? There's a computer somewhere.
Where's my computer?
That's right there.
You want to use my computer, LD? Go ahead. There's nothing in it. I don't even know what a computer is.
There. Okay. Do we need to go inside? Oh no, probably down this thing.
Down the hatch.
Yeah, I
Oop,
was like
whoop.
going, the inside's just like a thing, so. Nope. Okay.
Points of interest down here.
Is that not? No. Oh, is it in here?
No, it's just investigates. Ah.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Ah. Oh, yeah, I remember now. Get out of my safe, LD. You and your fancy nightmare computer. I guess you know everything.
Wait, was I? Oh, oh, okay. Those are correct. Oh, those are not correct. Oh, you want like these? Nope. This? There we go. There we go. Pile bunker gauntlets.
Of course.
What the fuck are those?
Oh, I guess you found my gauntlets. Congratulations, LD. Everyone has gauntlets.
Sam still got a pair of pile bunker gauntlets kicking around. Once an assassin, always an assassin, I guess. They're well used. Looks like they only have one charge left in them. What the f... They'll probably come in handy. I'll borrow them for a bit. What the fuck are pile
What?
bunker gauntlets? Oh, a high-end destroy... Oh, is this what we go use to go blast that rock?
Maybe. Oh, we can. Don't forget, we can get into the bunkers. The barracks as well now.
Yeah, I know.
I'm excited about getting into the barracks. For demon crimes. Don't do the demon crimes if you can't do the demon time.
That's what they say.
A spike driver.
A pile bunker is a spike... Is this a real thing? I've never heard that term.
Ooh, foot bath.
Oh, good. We have all the footpath upgrades now.
That's weird. That's strange.
What?
Ooh.
I'm glad
What?
to
The...
Hold Q to meditate.
What?
Oh yeah, there's little dots wherever all the secrets are.
Oh my god.
Like, yeah.
Oh, this is wild.
Shinji!
Hi, Shinji. Hmm.
Yeah, Octasco, we're actually spending blood crystals now. It's very exciting. You're in it neck deep, up to your eyes in crime.
Mobbed up to your eyeballs.
Crimed up to your eyeballs on a battlefield with psychos and criminals. This is Shinji's voice now.
That's my job. That's my job.
And you're cool with it?
got it.
Can't investigate if there aren't crimes.
So what you're saying is that you never want to wipe out crime because then you'll have nothing to...
Yes. Dio, be good. That's one way of looking at it.
It's the only way if you ask me. I'm going to find out what's going on. This isn't
Oh.
right. The island feels wrong. I'm going to blow this wide open. The syndicate, the syndicate, the syndicate. This island feels wrong.
We found all the recordings, apparently.
Whoa.
Oh, I didn't mean to fall.
Who are you, Lucifer?
I think he meant to fall. I don't think that was an accident. In most story versions of that story.
Whoopsie!
What the fuck? I didn't know what
Black crystal paint.
Really? That's it? Oh, hi,
Gigi!
Shinji.
You met that dog in the alleys between the houses?
No.
All she wants is treats, 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 treats. You try to have a conversation and nothing, just treats. I'm enjoying Shinji's new voice. In my head, Shinji decided to start doing a silly because he was.
Uh-huh. Where the fuck? Oh, okay, that's where we are. What's out there? Oh, that's that one. Okay.
That's that one. Oh yeah, was the god just locked with a nightmare computer before?
I think that, yeah, it just had a nightmare
Okay,
computer
so
with-
yeah, we'll be able to get it now.
yeah. Could go talk to the god. I think that's pretty close
Yeah.
by.
Oh yeah, we just gotta get on the speedboat, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh.
Doom Jazz.
I'm enraptured by you, love dies. Besotted, enthralled.
Where is this going?
I understand the key to your heart is information. You desire the unknown. You desire to know about people.
I had nothing to do with this.
Maybe there's something I can help you with.
Oh.
Probe.
Do you have something you want to tell the investigator?
That's not nice.
Akiko's in trouble. She's been mixing business and pleasure. The council found out. They're planning on stripping her of authority on the next island. Hey, did my Scottish accent get better? Not good, but...
I can't judge. Send it to Fiona and ask.
No!
Not that confident. Is this about her relationship with Captain Voth?
You're joking.
So you know.
And who told you?
I had nothing to do with this.
I iced Kiwami a while before he died. He gets loose-lipped after a drink.
And who told Akiko?
It hasn't got worse. Oh, Tasco, are you Scottish? I get loose-lipped around a woman in power armor.
Thank you, Doctor.
I think it's got more consistent.
Akiko thinks the demon tricked the inhibitors, and that's how Henry escaped.
It's certainly a theory.
Is it a good one?
There's no proof. I can't say anything without proof. Yeah, I didn't get lost in Texas. We've never encountered this phenomenon before, but every race of demons is different. It's worth considering, but you need to try and find proof before relying on a theory.
I'll keep that in mind. Did you give Sam blood?
Yes, I do. He is a rare condition. You might have noticed he has no flesh and his skeleton is bright red. It's got Tolkien dwarf sounds. I got put off because someone walked through the room.
He has a rare condition. You might have noticed he has no flesh and his skeleton is bright red. Yeah, no shit, Doom Jazz.
Don't know if you noticed, but his skeleton's bright red. The council approved letting him have citizen blood that is let in the temple. He developed this condition a few sequences ago. I suspect his body is starting to give out.
Are you suggesting?
I mean, I'll take Tolkien dwarf
Yeah.
as like that's the closest that I've got to a Scottish accent is Tolkien dwarf.
Do you think Sam was a white skeleton before?
Oh, and they just injected so much blood into his skeleton that it turned
Yeah,
red.
like since he didn't if he only had this developed this a few sequences ago, before, like that's
He used to look normal.
is that after she went away? Yeah, is he just a white skeleton? I think Eyes Kiwami is Henry's father. I mean, it's not a stink, but sure.
It is definitely. What?
The blood samples match.
Investigator.
The only place you could have got a sample of Kiwami's blood is from his grave.
Yeah, and
You broke into my best friend's grave to get a blood sample. You desecrate the resting place of someone I consider a brother to run around with some conspiracy theory.
I don't know, it was your best friend, but yeah, not a conspiracy theory.
We're done here. I like you, investigator, and I'll help you with any genuine lines of inquiry you have, but I won't tolerate this.
But okay. You examined Grace's bloodlines when Henry killed her, right, Doc?
A nasty one for sure.
Was there anything odd about the scene or the victim?
I'm worried.
You mean odd for a case of demonic possession?
Yes.
I didn't get to examine the scene for long. Akiko was in a rush to contain the area, and it was a pretty open and shut case.
Hypothetically.
The markings on Grace were strange, though.
What the hell?
In what way?
Henry's other victim, his mother, had the same sigils scorched into her skin as Henry. Grace had those sigils, but they weren't scorched. They looked like they'd been carved with a blade. The demon inside Henry burns with a cosmic fire, and Henry's victims receive the same burden.
So if he killed the council, they'd all carry the sigils.
Strange.
Depends on how he did it. I don't have a lot of evidence to support this, but I expect the sigils to only be scorched on victims he had sustained close contact with. A cut and run probably wouldn't do it, but strangulation would. I should mention that I would expect the inhibitors to prevent or limit the scorching of those sigils into victims.
So why were Grace's sigils cut into her?
I wrote it off to the madness of demonic possession. We don't know a whole lot about this kind of thing, so I figured he carved them himself as some kind of ritual. I can't say for sure, though.
Thanks for your help, Doc. So,
So he didn't kill Grace.
yep. Which is what I was kind of assuming.
It was Carmelina and
Akiko, yeah. I'm not sure why they needed to kill her, though. At this point.
because Akiko wanted to take the exorcism over into a military thing.
Right. I guess that's easier to do if the exorcist is dead.
Yeah. Look, the civilian exorcist couldn't even defend herself against a demon. Clearly, it needs to be a military.
The civilian exorcist couldn't defend herself when I left the room and stopped defending.
Exactly.
Did you see the Grand Marshal last night?
I saw Akiko after the murder when I examined Henry. Can't help you with anything before that, Love Dies. Have you spoken to Akiko?
Yes. Is there anything else you could tell me about Henry's movements last night?
You have spoken to Akiko, right? She'll tell you what he did.
Okay. You wanna-
Hang out, hang out, hang out, hang out.
Wonderful to see you again.
When you're not besmirching the name of my best friend.
Other than you besmirching the name of my best friend.
You're the only one that doesn't call me the investigation freak.
One Last Kiss doesn't. It's not nice to call people names, is
I
it?
don't think Lydia does either. Like, I think there's multiple people who do not do this.
That name was given to you derogatorily. You may have lived up to it, but you should be careful of the labels you let stick to you.
Sometimes you need to make the best of it. Sometimes you need pointing in the right direction.
I love a positive outlook. Don't let the others get to you. You know the syndicate. Self-serving and jealous, just like the gods. Glad you're rising above it. You always go in for the real talk nowadays.
Got something else you want to talk about?
I don't know. Things just feel pretty heavy around here.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
the effect of mass murder.
Yeah.
A mass murder tends to do that. Drags everyone down. Kills the vibe. No one's very posy anymore. What the fuck does that mean?
Positive.
Oh. Posy. Okay.
I just want to get to perfect 25 and start again.
I'm doing my best, Doc.
You always do. That's why you were called down.
You're forgiving and forgetting my past.
Yeah, whatever. We all make mistakes. Never been the type to bind people to their history. People change.
I'm impressed, Doc. You didn't proposition me this time.
I assume you're going to stop by again at some point before this is all over.
We'll see.
I'll proposition you then, love dies. And may you reach the moon.
Alright, where's the boat? Over here?
Yeah, and then right at the end here.
There it is.
Yeah.
We'll get to the barracks at some point.
Time to go interview a god.
Someone asks you if you're a god. You say yes.
Are you a god? Oh, and a star. Legs,
Yeah, this
legs,
thing's got
legs, legs,
everything.
legs, legs. Yeah. We know this guy. Do you think the god's got pussy vibes?
No.
Whoa!
Hello. I've seen your statues.
Getting my god voice ready.
Crying grudge. Do you read Babylonian, Akkadian, something?
Why am I plagued by insects?
Translation.
Translation, why am I plagued by insects? Translation, you don't seem particularly phased by meeting a god.
I'm having a strange day. This isn't the weirdest thing I've done. It's not? Probably.
Translation, too many of you have come to see me these last few years, exploiting my weakened state.
Who?
Translation, you're mad king, obsessed little shit.
Montserrat?
Translation, the masked man, a sneaky one, that one.
The masked man.
Witness.
Okay.
Translation: the woman that builds. She's pure in her goals. I admire her. Carmelina.
Carmelina. That one's pretty straightforward.
Translation: and now you. Who are you?
I'm the investigator. Who's here?
Translation: what are you investigating?
Sure.
Last night someone murdered the council.
Translation: ha 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 ha! Translation: the Mad King is dead.
Why do you refer to Montserrat as mad?
Translation: he believed he was more than he was. Anyone like that is mad. He doubled down on his madness, though. His plans for the next island. The arrogance.
Who was the masked man that came to see you?
Translation: are all of you like him? Why live like that? Translation: you need to find why he took my flesh from me.
Do you have a name?
Translation: the one that oversees the end of an island. I have met him before. He came to me recently.
That's strange.
Witness. What did he want?
Translation: my flesh.
Sure.
Why?
Translation: the key to a lock. Same as the woman.
You called her a builder. Do you mean Architect Carmelina?
Translation: she is more creative. She had a better plan.
What plan are you talking about?
Translation: the flesh was fused with another. My body lives elsewhere on this island. Ooh.
Is this your flesh?
Translation: my body. That was the strip the masked man took.
Which was in Sam's safe in his bar.
The investigator is here.
How can you be so sure?
Translation: look at this wound. They match.
Anyone else stop by to tear a strip off?
Translation: when the Mad King wasn't so mad, he used my flesh to make the lock. He wore it on a pendant. No one can open the lock without him.
What lock? The fourth seal.
Translation: the Mad King's fourth holy seal. You need my flesh to pass through it.
What do you know about someone possessed by a demon?
Translation: I can feel him out there. The anger emanating is like a smog.
Did he get some of your flesh?
Translation: he didn't come here, but who can say? Translation: leave me. I'm bored of you.
We can't hang out with Crying Crutch.
Translation: I said leave me.
Okay, so they needed the flesh to open the fourth holy seal. It's currently in Sam's, or well, it's currently in our possession, but we found it
Currently
in
in
Sam's
our pocket.
safe. But Witness is the one who took it from the god, and Carmelina infused it into Henry. Sounds like.
Carmelina came and got a different strip and then infused it into someone, possibly Henry.
Is that what it was?
Yeah. We've got the strip that Witness took.
Who reached the fourth holy seal? Carmelina took some of the flesh from Crying Grudge.
Frying grudge.
Right. One last kiss speculated that you wouldn't need Henry wouldn't need it. Okay. Okay. Let's go up the elevator, and then the barracks are over here, nearby.
Barracks. I'm glad the conversation with the god wasn't too long because the growling was really hurting my
Yeah.
throat.
Please don't hurt yourself doing voices. Funny voices for our streams.
But I like to do funny
I
voices.
know, I appreciate it. I just don't want you to hurt yourself. It's not. There it is. Hey, everybody.
I think we're
Oh,
still gonna have to sneak in.
Yeah, we're still gonna go around.
I was tricked by a god into doing funny voices.
Ow.
Oh, don't forget you can meditate to see secrets now as well.
Oh yeah. No, that's gonna.
Is there anything nearby?
Oh.
Not super nearby. How close is that one? Ooh.
Oh,
Pretty close.
up on the
Oh, up.
thing. I don't know what yellow. Oh. Sometimes they're yellow, sometimes they're pink. Doesn't appear to mean anything.
I wonder if they get pink as you're getting closer to them,
Didn't seem like it.
or if they get pink just before they vanish.
Well, they were pink first.
Oh, maybe they just pulse.
What is? Is that just the grate?
I think that was where we opened it.
Hello.
They've gone. Should we have maybe jumped into that?
Yeah, I mean we can do that. I just wanted to poke around elsewhere. This is big.
It's a whole barracks.
Well, I don't see any barracks.
This is what a barracks looks like. You've never been in a barracks before? Whoa.
Okay, well let's go back up and do the other part.
Mm.
Oh. Just walk in.
Oh. Nightmare computer. Circle, circle, circle. Bam.
Oh, investigate the scene.
Ooh. The investigator is here.
The barracks server room. Yeah.
Ooh, an
encrypt-
encrypted file in a suspicious looking folder that is outside of the main marshal files. Starlight can crack the security on it. Some records about prisoner transfers that stand out. Akiko removed two prisoners that are unaccounted for a day before the murder. Why? So she could murder them and pretend that they were the marshals.
Yep.
Those are the dead marshals.
Yep. There we go. Starlight got me into the marshal servers. If Akiko finds out, I'm not sure how long my head will stay on my shoulders. This file's encrypted and outside of the normal folder structure.
bing.
It's a photo of a strangled woman.
Don't.
My job is a never-ending joy. Thank you for the follow.
The investigator is
Metadata says this came from a folder called Grace Bloodlines _examination. I'll hang on to this.
Sure.
These are prisoner transfer records. As well as the desolation cell, there's a prison within these barracks for non-demon-possessed prisoners. Looks like Akiko removed 2 prisoners 2 days ago. There's no record of them being brought back to the prison. I wonder why Akiko would have removed prisoners. It's a mystery.
I wonder why. Whoop. Yeah, probably she was just taking. She just decided to release them, so they could have a nice time before the island ended.
She seems like such a nice police chief.
She seems like a nice, thoughtful marshal. Uh-oh, little bit of fire. Oopsie whoopsie.
That's intended. What is all this? I don't know.
Just some things.
Armory and combat halls. My blood vial hasn't been authorized for this door. I doubt Akiko would allow that.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Secret side door.
Is this the way out? That looks like it's the way out.
Yeah, let's investigate the fires.
Yeah. Don't want to poke our heads out the door and have that marshal be like, "The fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
How did you get in there?" Ooh. This door leads to the barracks. It's a secure tunnel to the desolation cell where Henry's incarcerated. It's coded only to Akiko's blood vial. Interesting.
A shortcut.
So that's the back door that we tried to get into before. The one that by the long
Yeah.
tunnel. New Knight, the Holy Warrior, the slaughterer of the changed star system. New Knight is an arrogant goddess that only deems soldiers worthy of her attention. The Syndicate got superstitious after any statues of her outside the martial grounds were destroyed by red lightning on the 5th island. I don't know that I would call that superstitious.
Superstitious.
In this circumstance. Since then, there's only ever been one statue of her on each island. Henry says he remembers seeing New Knight last night. Did he come past this statue?
He
If he-
came through a shortcut.
If it did, it means he came through the barracks. It's the only one on the island. Right, so he got brought through here. Henry took a different route to the council building. Which route did he actually take? Yeah. He got brought through here by Akiko. New Knight. A humanoid with 2 dog heads, a warrior clad in golden armor, carries a spear, sword, and shield. Based her forces in Romania. Okay. Where's the sword? I don't see a sword. Okay. It's back here. Marshal quarters, mess hall, and training hall. Interesting how many secured doors are inside the barracks. Okay, well, I don't know.
I wonder if we can actually get into them, or if it's just like, hey,
I-
there's a bunch more barracks,
Yeah, I don't
and we
think
didn't
so.
want to make all those areas.
I think that's probably what it is.
Do we want to go through that door that we haven't been through yet?
The
Rather than
one,
going out this
the
way.
exit.
Mm.
Over here?
Mm.
Yeah, I think this is just gonna go back outside. But I don't think there's anything else in here, so...
Yeah.
Oh.
Ah. Okay. Well. That's that answered.
Got to go all the way back up. I guess while we're in here. Is there anything in here? Doesn't look like it. Yes, Rosa. Just you'll be fine. What?
I'm not fine. I need cuddle. How dare you ignore me for stream?
Okay, so do. Interesting.
We didn't talk to Lydia for a while. We could go talk to
We
Lydia right now.
haven't. We still don't have like some. We gotta
Oh,
go
we still-
check our
yeah.
records or something, and I don't actually know where to do that.
Where was the night obelisk nightmare computer remotely accessed from? Oh, we need to go to we need to go to the Paradise Gate.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah,
like
so I
that,
think
in
so. Kiko definitely took Henry through.
yeah, it's very funny that these are considered alibi
Henry.
breakers. Like
For Henry. Yeah.
yeah, like his alibi that he was the murderer. Like these are things that disprove that he did it, or at least did it alone. Maybe. Yeah. Okay. I guess in terms of like his story versus, well, no, it's not even his story. It's I don't know.
Yeah, he's just like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I've
Yeah.
been possessed by a demon for the last 10 years and it's torturing me. Leave me the fuck alone. Nice. Blood crystal obtained.
Inaccurate alarm clock. It's very funny. Okay. Yeah, Lydia.
I think I'd like to go do that computer.
This one?
Yeah.
Sure.
And we could talk to Lydia on the way, because I think she's on... Blood crystal obtained.
Yeah, it seems like that's out there. So we've gotten out there before.
But maybe we didn't have the right thingy.
We didn't have the thing to open the computer. Yeah, so we can just go across there, I guess. So there's something that goes across.
Is it Lydia that takes us across?
Maybe? No?
Hang out!
Oh, God. It's right.
Let's go for a drive, LD.
go for a drive, LD. Your jacket doesn't smell too bad. Well, ain't you a charmer, LD?
Ever thought about replacing it?
You're out of your mind. You never replace a battle jacket. It becomes part of your life, part of you.
It's been millennia.
And it'll be millennia more.
What are you painting at the moment?
Abstract stuff. This island has existed for centuries. What does it mean to me? That kind of thing. I think we should be supportive of Lydia.
I'd like to see them. Might learn something more about you.
I'll paint something that represents you, LD.
And what represents me?
I'm thinking about it.
Must be a hard island to paint.
Why?
There's a lot of history here.
I have to focus, block that out, concentrate on how the island makes me feel in the moment. The beach okay again, LD?
Perfect.
LD, I have something I think we should discuss.
Mm-hmm.
Probe. It's probably nothing, LD.
Sure.
Nothing is probably something. Okay. There you go.
Whoa, makes you think. K-Man is missing, right?
Hey, Ajax. Hey, man.
Sorry, KHX.
Yeah, he is. He's dead.
This probably has nothing to do with it, but I liked hanging with K-Man, so I want to tell you. The other day, Yuri started freaking out in the HQ. Totally went off at one of the assistants.
How does this relate to KHX?
He was looking for his ring. It's a nice ring that he commissioned from KHX.
This ring, by any chance?
That's the one, LD. That big blue sapphire looks good, right? Too flashy.
Not my kind of thing. It's too flashy.
I forgot. All about the red, huh? Where did you find it?
Sorry, Lydia. Investigator secret. Why was he yelling at the assistant?
Yuri was lashing out. He'd lost the ring and was going berserk about it. Do you think this is relevant? I want to help K-Man, you know?
I think it is. Thanks, Lydia.
Case files. Oh, God.
Uh-huh. What can you tell me about Yuri and what he was doing last night?
I was talking with him all night. He was my handler for the pickups.
Pickups?
You know, LD, the move to the next island. The islands exist in separate pockets of reality, so we can't just hop a trip over there. We have to go through the Paradise Gates, get our transdimensional travel on.
You can't take a boat through the Paradise Gates?
No, it's on a road, LD.
What about a bus?
Does my car look like a bus to you, LD? Masahiro Heavy Industries built this car to do it. It's the only thing on the island that can go through the gates, and I'm the ferrywoman.
If you're gonna build one car that can go through these gates, I think you should
It was really difficult to build, LD.
build something that carries more than 2 people.
No. On the night an island ends, I wait for the syndicate members to report to Yuri that they're done with their duty. Yuri calls me and arranges a pickup. I grab them and take them through the gates to the next island.
Sure.
You were in contact with him all night.
Well, there was a time when I couldn't contact him. When we got to the Paradise Gates, I checked in with him to confirm the warm-up sequence started, but I couldn't get through to him. I didn't mention it before, because I'm dumb as fuck.
Any idea why? Is it unusual?
It has happened a couple of times before. The reality folding drive sometimes. Just odd it happened last night of all nights.
I'll try checking his phone records at comms tower. Yeah, we gotta get to one of those comms towers.
Yeah, we really gotta find that comms tower.
Do you
First
know
steal
anything
Marshall's-
about the murder of the marshal guards outside the council building?
Not a thing, LD. I was working last night.
Why?
Why are your tire tracks on the penthouse?
LD, that wasn't from last night.
When was it then?
A couple of weeks ago, I went up there to think. The sunset looks so good up there. Trespassing?
The penthouse is off limits. You were trespassing.
You've changed, LD. What happened to the devil may care attitude? Besides, the penthouse is the most secure building on the island. I couldn't get in even if I wanted to.
Sure.
Somebody got in. Do you often go climbing? New hobby?
Never been one for physical pursuits, you know that, LD.
You're an assassin!
Yeah, a really fucking lazy one. I use snipers, LD.
So
I
the
just sit on top of buildings.
that doesn't involve climbing.
I've got a car.
A flying car! It's the repelling gear. I found your tire tracks from your car on the roof of the council building doesn't belong to you.
Can't say it does, LD. Sorry I can't be of more help.
Did you see the Grand Marshal last night?
Sorry, LD. Didn't see Akiko-chan. Have you asked her about it?
Did you see the architect last night?
I didn't see her, LD. Was waiting for the call to pick her up. I heard she was at the witness's apartment, if that helps.
Did you see the doctor last night?
DJ said he was in his clinic all night. Have you asked him?
Is there anything else you could tell me about Henry's movements last night?
For real, LD? You need to speak to Akiko.
Her, like, eyes in this portrait are really,
Big eyes.
it's-
Oh, in this one,
yeah.
the weird winky eyes. Yeah,
yeah.
very funny.
Did you see Witness to the End last night?
He's usually in his apartment. I heard Calm went to see him, though.
What do you know about Henry's demonic possession 10 years ago?
Henry caused the demons to corrupt this island, LD. You've seen the Dead Zone. It's a nightmare rift we're not allowed into. If you're looking for more answers, try in there.
Do you know anything about the Third Holy Seal?
Can't help you, LD. It's all a secret.
What do you know about the Fourth Holy Seal?
Can't help you, LD. It's all a secret. I don't know, LD. The Holy Seals are kept secret.
What do you know about the murder of
Why would I
Grace
know anything about that,
Bloodlines?
LD? Not a thing, LD.
Your spectre gaze upon a star.
And may you reach the moon.
Okay, so we were gonna go over there. How did we get over there?
Can we, like, abseil across?
Can we what?
Can we fast travel there? Oh my god, what?
Oh, hi,
Shinji!
Shinji.
I heard that time separates passion from conspiracy.
Oh no! I forgot. Just. Ah! I don't know why that was so painful. By golly!
By golly, I heard that time separates passion from conspiracy.
Where did you hear that?
How should I know? I can barely keep this farm together. Who knows where I was drifting? How much time did this crime take? Was it opportunity or a centuries-old plan? Time's a weird thing on these islands.
Jumping Jehoshaphat. Hey, I'm back.
I'm back. I decided that Shinji wants to do a funny voice.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ!
Okay.
It's
That's me, Shinji Mouse!
What is this? The gold plate cries out for light.
Okay. Good to know.
How did we get over there?
I think Lydia drove us.
You think so?
Mm.
I mean, I guess I can... Well, we didn't have an asker option. So how
No,
would
I think we've got to use fast travel. Because, well, didn't we land next to the Paradise Gates and then Lydia, like, drove us over here? Or...
That could be. Okay. I've not done this before. Okay. Okay, we're here. Desolation Cell. Paradise Gates.
Paradise Gates.
Okay. There we go.
No worries, LD. Let's go.
Yeah, I think this is where we started. Oh, whiskey.
I like it when islands end.
Change is good.
Will we have any more change?
We're on Perfect 25 now. This will be the last island.
Are you sure?
No. Being sure about anything is a mistake.
You never commit to anything.
And you let yourself believe too easily.
Hmm.
Hair Trigger Whiskey. Delightful blend that gives you the confidence to do what you always wanted, but were too scared to. Probably.
Did we look in that box? Yeah.
Over here?
Yeah, we did. I can see that it's open.
It's open. Probably our first blood crystal.
Ah.
Ah. This computer. Ooh. Soondate.
Dankeschön.
Got the logs to the Paradise Gates. Let's see. Multiple entries for Lydia, the other syndicate members through the night. Most of the syndicate were taken through the gates to the next island.
2356. Camera log. Lydia Daybreak. Sam Daybreak. Arrive. 2357. Blood vials authenticated. Lydia Daybreak. Sam Daybreak. 2357. Paradise Gates warm-up sequence initiated. 0006. Status critical. Paradise Gates sealed. Authorization. Judge. 0006. Paradise Gates emergency purge. 00006. Blood vials removed. Lydia Daybreak. Sam Daybreak. 0008. 2356. Camera log. Lydia Daybreak. Sam Daybreak. Leave.
Sure.
Lydia and Sam started the warm-up sequence to the gates, but didn't enter them. The gates were shut down and purged their power when Judge ordered the lockdown. Camera on the nightmare computer confirms they were here the entire time. Their alibi is solid.
Nice.
Well, means they weren't directly involved at the
They didn't actually
time.
do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the shit is that noise?
What?
I have no idea what this is. It has a data port, though. Starlight can analyze it. Yeah, just find some random thing and connect it to your computer. Starlight seems to be having trouble processing this.
Encryption detected. Initializing cracking.
What the hell is this thing sitting here for?
Cracking.
That's weird.
It looks like some kind of audio device. It has a directional speaker that's pointed at Henry's cell. Oh, great.
Cracking success. Diagnostic, battery 52%, memory, crystal state drive, 8 trillion terabytes, recording function enabled, playback function enabled, not currently playing, file extension unknown. Device designation, MHI AAD, manufacturer, Masahiro Heavy Industries. Syndicate patent, a device that detects oral frequencies at target for use in riot control and wartime operations.
So it's a Kiko's.
Foreign modification detected. Crystal state drive added. Processing data type. Scanning records. Match found. Island sequence 15. Discovery of Death Scream trauma by Dr. Doomjazz. Data type in device memory matches report numbers. Author Dr. Doomjazz. Title Psychic Death Scream trauma.
Who talked to us about the death scream stuff? Or who has it?
Oh, it's Witness.
Yeah, I think that's... This is an oral... What?
Oh, I was just gonna say Yuri is seeming less and less involved with the council murder, but maybe killed KHX.
Could be, yeah. Well, it seems like very likely that Yuri is deceived by a god, but
Oh yeah.
but what connection that has to the rest of this is
It doesn't seem very connected, does it?
yeah.
He does suck.
I mean, he sucks, but everybody sucks.
Yeah.
This is an oral attack device made by Masahiro Heavy Industries. It directs focus sound at a target in a very narrow cone, essentially an audio sniper rifle. Okay. So far, so normal. But a modification has been done to the device. It plays a file type that Starlight doesn't recognize. Closest match to the data is a report about psychic death scream trauma that Doomjazz filed on Island 15. Why does Paradise always have to be so strange? I should speak to the doctor. Sam doesn't suck.
Debatable. He sucks less than most of the other people here.
Yeah, there's definitely a spectrum. Carving from the birth of the Syndicate. Citizens worship, the Syndicate's worships, and the gods gorge on the psychic energy. Like, we saw the, the ritual massacre chamber earlier.
Yeah.
And Sam's just like, I get some of the blood from that. That's to heal my condition.
It's ethically sourced.
Yeah, it's ethically sourced from our massacre.
Yeah, Henry seems fine. Henry is a victim of circumstances.
Yeah, that's what I said earlier. Was like, well, some of the citizens seem okay. Everybody else seems pretty fucked.
Whoop.
Okay.
Oh, the music stopped playing again, I just noticed.
Was it playing before?
Yeah, do you remember sometimes it stops? And then when we play it from within Starlight, then it starts working again.
I didn't think it started working.
Oh.
Wandering around this beach is the first thing I did in the game. Yeah, I guess we could have come out here immediately and just didn't. Oh, I guess this is a good place to do this.
Mysteries are revealed.
Anything?
Doesn't seem to be
Are
anything
there?
else.
Are there mysteries revealed?
Mysteries revealed.
I don't even have little dots for something in the far distance.
Maybe we're too far away for little dots.
Yeah. Oh God.
Ooh. Seems like we might be done here.
Yeah, I think so. I think we got our information. What happened if you get stuck over there?
Tough shit.
I guess we could actually just
I guess
go
we
to
do.
the cell.
Yeah, seeing as we're fast traveling anyway,
Yeah.
we do need to talk to Akiko. No worries, LD. Let's go.
Secrets revealed: Chewbacca and Clone Wars.
That it was reminding me of that as well, Mary.
Who will fall?
Who will fall? Have you watched Clone Wars?
Yeah, I have.
I'm so excited for the next episode of More Civilized.
Oh yeah, have you watched it?
Yeah. I've watched the
Yeah.
episodes. I'm very excited to hear them talk about it.
Uh-huh.
The whole time that they've been talking about who will, I've been.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think just briefly to say, I think that is such an interesting, like, that seeing as episode is very interesting to me specifically because like unintentionally that was the original end of the series.
Oh.
Like Cartoon Network canceled it after that. Like even though they kept
Oh,
they had
wow.
episodes made and they aired in other countries, but they didn't air in like the season 6 episodes did not air in the US for like multiple years.
Wow, that's wild.
Yeah, so that's the original end of the show for American kids. It's like,
That's
oh my
wild.
God. What the fuck?
God, when we were watching it, I really didn't expect them to commit to it as much as
Uh-huh,
they did. I was like,
yeah.
oh, they're gonna walk it back at the end
Uh-huh.
and go back to.
Yeah, but for I guess, people who have not seen this and are gonna listen to AMCA, you'll find out. Okay, Akiko. What about you wanting to expand the roles of the marshals?
Where have you pulled that from?
Paradise feels wrong.
You want exorcism to be a marshal role.
It makes sense. We hunt them. Might as well do the next step.
I have a
Sounds to me you're making a land grab to boost the importance of the marshals.
Believe what you want, Neno Orsito.
Forgot. I was like, what is her voice? There's nothing in your
Neno Orsito.
report about Henry seeing New Knight during his escape.
The babbling of a Lamadju possessed by a demon.
There's only one statue of New Knight on the island, correct?
Why does it matter?
paradise feels
Where is it?
Why do you care?
Don't test me.
Just answer the question. It started raining,
The
apparently.
statue is in the barracks. The goddess only gives her attention to soldiers.
The investigator.
So how could Henry have seen it last night?
He couldn't have. The barracks are secure. He's spouting gibberish to confuse you, Neno Orsito.
Crime is
I'm
repulsive.
just gonna ask you, Kiko. Did you take him through the barracks last night?
Are you out of your mind? You think I helped him escape? Nonsense! Goodbye, Neno Orsito.
Goodbye until your next question.
This is not goodbye.
If Henry went to the HQ to get to the council building, why didn't he show up on the HQ logs? The nightmare computer at the entrance to the HQ didn't log Henry entering the HQ.
What is this rat?
When is that
Accused.
done?
The logs contradict your report.
What do you want me to say? I don't know how those things work. Maybe there was a malfunction. Maybe he found a way to slip past.
I don't like this.
Does that seem likely?
Stop asking me to do your job!
What happened with the prisoners you removed from the barracks prison?
It's classified, Nenorosito!
Is this a fact
I disagree.
or a trick?
Why were they removed?
Alright, Trump. Investigator! They were being processed before the slaughter ritual! We don't just open the prison gates and let them wander over to the temple.
All the other prisoners, though, you did.
Investigators.
They were removed before the slaughter ritual. What happened to them?
They were processed, then returned to their cells.
The logs don't show them being returned.
You don't have access to the full martial network, so you can't prove that. You also don't get to question how I run my army.
Mm. During Henry's exorcism 10 years ago, you left Grace Bloodlines alone with him.
Why are we talking about this, Nenorosito? How does this relate to the council murder?
That's what I'm trying to find out.
Yes, I made a mistake.
This seems to be a pattern. Heat on the street. Heat on the street
Heat on the street.
is that you're trying to expand the responsibilities of the marshals. You wanted to fold exorcism into the duties of the marshals.
Facts and the truth.
Sure would be helpful if a demonic threat killed our exorcist.
I should kill you for that accusation.
I mean, that reaction kind of proves our point.
What can you tell me about the demonic sigils on Grace's body?
The same as found on Henry's mother.
Sure.
I've been told they weren't. Rena Division's sigils were scorched onto her by sustained close proximity to Henry. Grace's were carved into her flesh.
Got any proof, Nenorosito?
No solid proof, just a good bit of testimony. Were you carrying a blade when you arrested Henry?
Of course, I always carry my sword and a combat knife.
Did you find a blade on Henry when you arrested him, or after he'd killed Grace?
No.
So how did the sigils get carved into her body?
No, I didn't, Nenorosito. Demons?
Thanks for the insight, Akiko.
Let's hang out.
Oh, God.
You're going to die.
Humor me.
Senabievre.
Investigator is
Why did you become a soldier?
What is this? What are you doing?
Trying to get to know you.
Listen, Nenorosito, I'm waiting to execute this lab at you, not have a therapy session.
Yeah, admire her.
Akiko, you're the greatest soldier the Syndicate has known.
What is this? Respect?
You repelled the 19th sequence invasion. I just want to know about your military background. Surely that's not too much to ask.
Bine, ase hasta feme, este en Kusma. My parents died in the wars when I was 9. I was orphaned into the army of New Knight. I became a child soldier, mastering guerrilla warfare. At 13, I led an insurgency through my home country to push your lover-damned Harmony out of my country.
He's not my...
You were deceived by him and nearly allowed him to destroy the Syndicate. Now here I am, talking to you and wishing I was dead.
Do you like killing?
I'm not a murderer, I'm a soldier.
Provoke.
Same thing.
To a dobito Q like you, maybe. Lives aren't everything you think they are, Nenorosito. War changes what a life is. You point a weapon at a person and you're no longer human.
I don't like
You've lost your humanity?
Goodbye, Nenorosito.
Relationship increased.
Nenorosito!
Sure.
Is there something else, Kiko?
No, it's nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Pro.
I need your help, Akiko. No one has anything on Lydia and Sam. Surely the head of the military keeps an eye on people.
Fine. Nenorosito, I'm not one for gossiping. This is a time of crisis, so I'll tell you what we know.
Ooh.
We?
The God Justice Marshals! Keep up! My marshals have told me they've seen Lydia and Sam meeting in secret at the farm.
That's for fucking. They're a couple, Akiko.
What the hell?
Why
Ooh,
the
hang on,
farm?
I'm getting a phone call on. I need to take it. 'Cause
Okay, okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why they're meeting at a farm, but the weed farm could be.
Attribute Sate and Dewey Nabai. That is your job, investigator.
and make you reach the moon. We should probably.
Okay. Can wrap up.
Yeah.
Talk to Henry next
It was
time.
my mum. I told my mum I could talk to her at 8, and she tried to ring me and was like, "Can we talk now?"
Well, that's fair. Is there not a
And I
save
said,
thing
"No,
out here?
call me back in a couple of."
Oh, there's one. Okay.
Oh, there it is.
It's like pretty sure there's
Oh
one
yeah,
here.
the weed farm.
Okay. Well,
Great.
so we'll be back next week.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Uh,
Goodbye,
to-
Nenorochito.
God. To continue our investigation, we'll talk to Henry again, see what he's got to say about our new whatever we found. No stream this afternoon because Fiona is away at PAX. But it'll be back tomorrow night with Three Kingdoms. So follow the channel for notifications and emotes. Hope everybody had a good time. I hope you join us again in the future. Good day.
Bye!